What's up, everybody? How you doing? It is the big dog named Austin back at you again. We got one more football game. It's Super Bowl Sunday. Let's go. We've got the Chiefs and the 49ers battling it out for a rematch of 2019. The Super Bowl where the 49ers led by 10 points going into the fourth quarter, and the Chiefs ended up winning by 10 points, 31-20. That would have been for the first Super Bowl in Chiefs in over 50 years, back when they won Super Bowl, what was it? Super Bowl 4 against the Minnesota Vikings 23-7. Look, both of these teams, especially the Chiefs as of recently, both of these teams are very historic. The 76ers. The 49ers, numbers. Oh, and by the way, we've got the blue. No. The blue is actually out there. We've got the sushi. We've got the Boomer. They're checking it out the window. It is beautiful here in Indiana, here in Indianapolis, Indiana. It actually might be nicer in Indiana than it is in Vegas. But that being said, I've seen a lot of stuff going on in Vegas, man. It has been crazy in Vegas. I'd love to be there. Super Bowl tomorrow. Let's get back to it. The San Francisco 49ers, they've won 5 Super Bowls in their franchise's history. Let's see how many they've been to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Super Bowls. This will be the San Francisco 49ers' 8th Super Bowl in franchise history. This will be the 6th Super Bowl for the Chiefs in franchise history. So both of these programs here are pretty historic. Rematch, like I said, of a couple of years ago. Now, let's get into it. I'm going to have to pull up the phone for some stats because that's just how it goes. The Chiefs have an incredible defense. They are second in total defense behind only the Browns. And one of their players took home Defensive Player of the Year. But the Chiefs, they only give up 289.3 yards per game. They allowed 32 touchdowns, which is pretty low, just kind of looking over it. And only the next lowest is the San Francisco 49ers with 31 touchdowns given up this season. So, I mean, playoff touchdowns, the Chiefs have given up 5, the Niners have given up 6, which is a little worse on the Niners if you think about it, because the Niners have only played 2 games versus the Chiefs 3 games. But I'm not looking at the playoff touchdowns against. That's whatever. But the Chiefs have a phenomenal defense. Spags, he is an incredible coach. He is incredible. Also, you give Andy Reid 2 weeks, he's like 30-7 with a bye week going into a game. I know Kyle Shanahan's an excellent coach, and Kyle Shanahan's certainly going to learn from his past mistakes in recent Super Bowls. But man, I just the last 2 weeks I picked the Chiefs against the Dolphins. The last 2 games I've picked against the Kansas City Chiefs. Now I don't know if that was me just not wanting to see them win, not wanting them to make it to another Super Bowl. I had picked Niners, Ravens right before the playoffs had started. So maybe a little bit of that. But every time I seem to bet against Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, I'm wrong. And I've talked to some people at work. I've talked, I'm having a hard time betting against Patrick Mahomes in this one. Patrick Mahomes already a 2-time Super Bowl champion, going for his 3rd, and in what, 5 trips now? The last 4 out of 5 years, the last 4 out of 5 years, the Kansas City Chiefs have been in the Super Bowl. That is insane. They've been to 6 straight AFC Championship games. You want to talk about Hall of Fame, which just happened, which will be another video talking about Reggie Wayne and Dwight Freeney. But if you want to talk about the Hall of Fame that just happened, Patrick Mahomes is first ballot. I feel like Patrick Mahomes could retire Monday. No matter what happens in the Super Bowl tomorrow, he could retire on Monday and probably make the Hall of Fame. He's that good. And everybody knows that. But the 49ers, they are excellent. They are right there. They're supposed to be, for the last 5 years, they had supposed to win a Super Bowl by this point. But they hadn't. They made it to one. They lost. Jimmy G wasn't the guy. And apparently, Kyle Shanahan, after having Trey Lance, after having Jimmy G, and after giving up multiple picks, mortgaging their future pretty much to get these guys, they come and find out that our best quarterback's the 3rd-string quarterback. And I'll be damned if he isn't a great quarterback. Brock Purdy's a damn good quarterback. Okay, people want to call him a game manager. People want to call him, a product of the system. I mean, any quarterback, like people say, any quarterback would be able to do this. Trey Lance, but Trey Lance obviously didn't. He's in Dallas doing what? Sitting on the bench. Sam Darnold as well. I'm not even sure where Sam Darnold's at, to be honest with you. Brock Purdy led the 49ers to a AFC championship last year before hurting his throwing arm, and it was all over from that point. Who knows what would happen if he didn't get hurt? But I mean, he's back in the Super Bowl, his second year as a starter. He's got him back in the Super. Or no, I don't want to say back. He's got them in the Super Bowl. He's got them back to where they were last year, and then won that game against the Lions. That's what I should say. But Brock Purdy has been incredible. He really, really has. Christian McCaffrey, Offensive Player of the Year, just announced on Thursday. He's going to get his. He's going to get his rushing yards. He's going to get his receiving yards. But the Chiefs, like I said, they are an excellent, excellent, excellent defense. You got to worry about Deebo Samuel. You got to worry about George Kittle. Is there a defense that's stout enough to do that? I think that there is, and I think it's the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't know if this is going to be a low-scoring game or not. I have a feeling that it will be lower scoring because of both defenses. I mean, the Chiefs' offense, Patrick Mahomes has been here before. Patrick Mahomes, he's got a Super Bowl routine. Patrick Mahomes has a Super Bowl routine because he's been to so many Super Bowls already. The vibes are high in Vegas, man. This should be an excellent, excellent game. I've heard some people say that they're not very excited for this game. But it is the two best teams in the league. The Kansas City Chiefs, they struggled in the middle of the season, and then they got to figure it out, and here they are in the Super Bowl again. I think you guys have already gathered what my pick is for this game. I am going with the Kansas City Chiefs in this one. I think that their defense is playing phenomenal right now, and they're going to get after Brock Purdy. Man, it's going to be a good game, though. I think it's going to be a really good game. I think if I had to pick a final score, 27-21 Chiefs. I know I said low scoring. I think the 49ers get a special teams touchdown that makes it closer. But the Chiefs will be up 27-14. The Niners will get a special teams touchdown that will, bring them back in within 6. But then ultimately they'll lose. The Chiefs will run out the clock as they always do. Travis Kelce, I'm calling it now. He's going to be Super Bowl MVP. Okay, he's going to have 12 catches for 176 yards and 2 touchdowns. And yeah. I'm excited for this. I'm really, really excited for the Super Bowl. I got to work tomorrow. Hopefully they let us out at 5:30 or 5:15 or whatever it is, or even earlier. Hopefully they don't try to keep us till 6:30 so I can get to my buddy's house and watch the Super Bowl. Where are you guys watching the Super Bowl at? You guys going to hang out at your own house? You go watch the Super Bowl? You going to go to a party in a bar and watch the Super Bowl? You going to go to a buddy's house? I'm going to go to a buddy's house, hang out, have a good time. Just wanted to see what you guys are going to do for the Super Bowl. It's the last football game of the year. And as I have reminded you throughout the entire playoffs, enjoy every game because we don't have football for a long, long time after this. And in about July, August, I'm going to be desperate for some football. Yeah, Boomer. You're a good boy, buddy. Boomer agrees. He's going to miss football. He's going to miss it. But I'm still going to be back here. I'm still going to be doing my thing. So I want you guys to subscribe to my channel because it's the only place where you're going to get electric Colts content like this. I'm going to be all over it. I know I didn't talk about the Colts today. I'm telling you, within the next couple of years, I am going to be talking about the Colts around this time, around February. I am going to be talking about the Indianapolis Colts playing in the Super Bowl. But right now, unfortunately, that's not the case. We need to get, Anthony Richardson back. Yeah, that's what we need to do is get Anthony Richardson back. Anthony Richardson back. Yeah, that's what we need to do is get Anthony Richardson back, and we'll be ready to go. We'll be ready to cruise on to the Super Bowl. I'm not even sure where it's at next year. My other cat's getting all up in the window because he sees something. But that's all I got for today. I hope you guys enjoy an excellent, excellent Super Bowl. How in the hell are the 49ers favored in this game? How in the hell are the 49ers favored in this game? Let me ask you that. It says The San Francisco 49ers are 1.5 point favorites. That's actually fallen a little bit. They're 1.5 point favorites. I think the Chiefs cover that easily. Chiefs, like I said, 27-21 is my final score prediction. But I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm sorry for holding up all your time. I appreciate you guys watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like, comment. Tell me where you're watching the Super Bowl. Tell me who you're rooting for. And that's all I got. It's the last football game of the year. It's the Super Bowl. I hope you all enjoy. And as always, I am the big dog named Austin. Go Coles.